right now we are working our way through the Major League Baseball offseason, and we decided that we want to talk a little bit about the Seattle Mariners and what they are doing. There's someone in the news right now pursuing Japanese star. I cannot pronounce his first name, so I won't try, but I know his last name is Ohtani. He is a two-way superstar, a right-handed pitcher that can throw 102 miles an hour, a left-handed hitter that puts the baseball in the bleachers, with ease. Mariners are pursuing him. I'm hearing rumors that they're going to send Ken Griffey Jr. over to Japan to talk to him and tell him about how great Seattle is. General Manager Jerry Dipoto has gone as far as saying, we'll try Nelson Cruz at first base. We'll try him, in right field just to get Ohtani some reps at DH. He's that good of a hitter that they're willing to sit their number 4 slugger on a couple certain days to get Ohtani time in the lineup. So, intriguing. I don't want to personally, I'm not going to put too much faith into it and just kind of wait and see, because I don't want to get so excited and then all of a sudden, he's a Yankee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of where I'm at with this Ohtani chase. So you guys have thoughts on the two-way Japanese superstar?
I don't know. I'm kind of like you. I'm not trying to put too much hope into it. I'm kind of just waiting.
Mm-hmm.
It would be interesting to see how the Mariners use him, whether they, use him more as a pitcher, as a hitter, something like that. So, I'm kind of with you on this one, just waiting it out and seeing what happens, because the Mariners have shot my hopes down many a times before. I do think it would be a cool fit, because Ichiro's legacy, still lives on through here, and maybe that connection with Japan will help us.
I think that's part of what the pull is for Ohtani to come to Seattle. Growing up watching Ichiro, he's seen the Mariners uniform before, and he might really want to be a part of that. Seth, what do you think about it?
Well, and the last time that the Mariners made the playoffs was when they signed an international superstar, Ichiro Suzuki.
Okay.
Look at that.
They also had the history with signing Japanese players. Kazuhiro Sasaki, they had Kawasaki, the utility guy, Nori Aoki, Iwakuma. They've had lots of Japanese players, so they have the history and the chemistry there if that works in their favor.
Yeah.
Plus,
it'll be interesting. Yeah, what do you got, DJ?
Plus, the Pacific Northwest, I feel like, there's a lot of Japanese influences here, so he wouldn't feel that far away from home. It's on the West Coast, even closer to home for him. So, traveling would be easy too. It makes, like I said, it makes a lot of sense, but I don't want to get my hopes up too much.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where Ohtani finally decides to land. Another move the Mariners have made, they've added Ryon Healy, formerly an Oakland Athletic. Healy batted .271. He had an on-base percentage of .302, an on-base plus slugging of .754. Healy, most likely, I think he will actually play first base for the M's. Feels like a much more permanent solution. Healy is only...
He's young.
He's young, and Baseball Reference not helping me out.
I'm going to say low 20s, 23.
Yeah, he's definitely... He's young enough to be more of a permanent fit at first base than maybe... platoons in the past.
Yeah, he's not that veteran guy that we've been accustomed to seeing over there the last 2 or 3 years, as we were saying, like a platoon squad, Christian.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So I do feel like it's a more permanent fit. I know he had a decent amount of home runs down there in Oakland, which is a pretty big ballpark, being that it's a football and baseball stadium.
25 home runs last year as an Oakland Athletic. And in 72 games the year before, he hit 13 home runs. So he's a little bit of a power threat from the right side, I believe. Yeah.
Yes. And he's used to that big ballpark, and I think he could fit in just perfectly here in Seattle.
Seth, thoughts on Ryon Healy?
Yeah, he looks like he's going to be the everyday first baseman, barring a significant change. He hits for a decent enough average. The on-base percentage is good enough where it's not going to be a significant drop-off from Yonder Alonso and company last year, and maybe even a possible upgrade in the power department. So yeah, I like the move for Seattle.
Only problem with the deal I have is that they gave up Emilio Pagan, kind of a long relief pitcher for the Mariners out of the bullpen, and he was solid last year for the M's. So you definitely gave up a lot to get what you hope to be, a 25 home run type of guy over there at first base in Ryon Healy. So it'll be interesting to see what else they do throughout the rest of the offseason. Apart from Ohtani, I don't know where they think they need to add.
Pitching.
I think they're fine with what they got.
Really?
I truly do.
I mean,
I think they're ready.
You haven't really changed much from last year, so.
It is what it is. I think that they're going to be cool with running out Erasmo Ramirez and Ariel Miranda. And, Seth, you could shake your head all day long, but if they feel like that's the guys they need to go with, then that's what they're going to do.
We do have Matt, or not Matt Moore, but
Mike Leake.
Yeah, we got Mike Leake, but who's the other guy?
Drew Smiley.
Drew Smiley. Yes, so we'll have him back. He's coming off of Tommy John
at some point. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be right away, but
yeah. So it probably won't be the beginning of season, but maybe we get him back after that first month of the season or something like that. So I like the starting staff we got, but I still have questions about the bullpen.
Situational with the bullpen. Seth, you got thoughts? You're shaking your head, so just mad over there. Give it to me.
I think they probably will run out the same group, unfortunately, mostly because they have over $108 million in their payroll committed to Felix, Robinson Cano, Nelson Cruz, Mike Leake, Kyle Seager, and Gene Segura. I don't know how much more they can really do in free agency, how much more payroll they can take on and still be a profiting team. So they're probably going to have to run out Felix, Iwakuma, and Paxton, and those are guys who are probably going to be hurt at some point again.
Yeah, I mean, they're on paper they're filled with hope, but that's going
to be a different philosophy. Same. You're not going to see Erasmo Ramirez go out and give you 7 strong.
Yeah,
5 decent is more likely.
Yeah,
same with Ariel Miranda. 5 decent, not 7 strong, which is fine, but you have to commit to it. I think we've talked about it before. That idea of Wolfpack pitching, just being committed to running out several guys in a game and hoping that gets you a W.
Speaking of Wolfpack pitching, if you want to check that out, that'll be on Half Athlete Radio on YouTube.
Yes, it will be. It is.
And we're pushing to get 100 subscribers. I think it actually is already, but we're pushing to get 100 subscribers to do a bonus show. So go follow Half Athlete Radio on YouTube.
Look at DJ. He's going to end it with a plug. That's what I'm talking about. Seth, do you have anything to add about the Mariners, or you want to go ahead and get on out of here?
We can go on and get out of here. I'll just say I'm pumped for this next season, even though it's only November. I'm excited to see
little bit of talking about.
Excited to see how much turnover Dipoto gives to this roster.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. It will be interesting, and we will definitely talk about it when more moves come in from the Seattle Mariners. So